Sorry.
This guy's mad at me because I just lost house points. I'm not sure. No, he's not. He's mad at me because I lost house points.
All right, you guys are good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Count on yourself.
Hey, what's up?
Yep. Yeah, I'll give you a tentative yes.
A tentative.
Tentative. I don't know who's sold.
Hi, Clark. This is Joe from Last Week Tonight. I came across some of your work from the Kinder Gazette, and I showed it to some of the guys up here, and they loved it. We're wondering if you'd be able to come up to an interview for a position on our writing staff. If you're interested, just give me a call back, and we can set up a time. You can either use this number or my cell, which is 212-555-2398. Thanks. I hope we can hear from you soon.
Clark.
Sorry, Glenn, what's up?
Hey, I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind switching stores with me for this week. Dr. Urick assigned me women's basketball, but I'm busy tomorrow night.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I'll forward you what I have so far.
Ah, thanks, man. I owe you one.
Hi, this is Joe with Global Auto, and you've been selected for lower car insurance.
Damn it.
Did you think you'd spend your life running through your wildest dreams? And when you reached the end of the rainbow, was it everything it seems? I got this feeling in the summer air. Today just ain't no ordinary day. And I caught you stealing glances, dreaming how things will soon be going your way. And if I'm wrong, just give me 5 minutes. I'm trying to show you, girl. 5 minutes. I'm dying to know you. 5 minutes is all it's gonna take. 5 minutes. The sun is going down. 5 minutes. This moment that we found. 5 minutes could hardly be a mistake. And if I'm wrong, just tell me why.
Yeah, she was pretty bad with me after that.
Well, maybe next time, don't tell your aunt that's awesome when she talks about her husband's hoarding addiction.
Dude, it's not my fault. Who says he really turned his life around and means it in a negative way? Dude, people only say that after they quit smoking or something.
Well, she's not technically wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel really bad. I don't think I can go over to their place for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, apparently neither can your aunt.
Dude,
Nice.
aren't you supposed to be working on your applications anyways?
Not anymore. I'm all done.
Hey, congratulations, you're a doctor now.
That's not how med school works.
That's what Scrubs taught me, though.
All right, anyway, I think I need a little bit of a break before the interviews start kicking in. Movie night tomorrow?
Yeah, let's watch Patch Adams so you can get ready for the workforce.
I can be there for like 5 seconds, but then I gotta go because I'm covering basketball tomorrow.
But I thought you hated covering sports.
I do, but Glenn has to switch with me.
And you didn't ask him to find someone else?
Have you met Glenn? His face is like a constantly disappointed little brother. I can't say no to that.
I always wondered why you never talked about your childhood.
Besides, it's not like I was dying to report on the switch from Nestle to Starbucks coffee.
Well, have you talked to Urick about putting you on more interesting stuff?
Well, I don't want to bother him.
Ah, yes. Because what every professor hates is when a student wants to be more engaged with their work.
Game starts at 8, so I can hang out for like 30 minutes, but then I gotta go.
Anyway, that reminds me, I gotta get to a meeting, so I'll see you guys later.
All right. Hey, maybe try to brainstorm movies that aren't set in a hospital.
Oh, how about Grey's Anatomy?
1, not a movie. 2, still no.
See you guys.
Bye. I just don't know why you won't try for something more. I mean, you've been pretty apathetic towards the paper recently.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just burnt out after being on the staff for 3 years now.
Well, have you thought about quitting?
What? No, it's not that bad. Besides, it looks good on my resume.
Well, a few extra months won't make that much of a difference.
Well, I'll be able to get a few samples done that I can submit.
Ah, yes, because that one article about the sprinkler revamp will really make employers swoon.
Low blow.
Hi, are you Ellie?
I am, and you must be Sydney. Welcome to Kendrick College. This is my friend Clark. So if you want, we'll take your stuff up to where you're staying tonight, and then we'll get you to your meeting with the admissions counselor. Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Thanks. Cool. So, what do you guys study?
So I'm a biology pre-med major, so I'm studying to be a doctor. I actually just finished applying to med school today.
Wow, congratulations.
Thanks.
My cousin's a doctor. She works for Doctors Without Borders.
Oh, that's so cool. I've actually been doing a lot of reading about them.
Well, I could put you in contact with her if you want.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you.
No problem. I'll just give you the email later.
Yeah, totally.
And what about you?
Oh, I study journalism.
Oh, cool. What field do you want to write in?
Oh, I'm not really sure yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I work for the school paper, so that gives me some experience and might help me hone in on what I want to do.
Cool.
Yeah, my friends call me Clark Kent because journalism and my name's Clark.
So you like comics?
Not really.
Anyway, we're here, so we're just gonna go inside and up to the left, and then we'll get you to your meeting.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I think if you cut out the quotes from the second student about the stolen books, you'll probably be under the word count. He basically just says the same thing as the faculty. So.
Okay, I can do that right now.
Do you have the photos of the break-in yet, or?
I think Marty is gonna get that tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Just keep me updated.
Okay.
Clark, do you have your draft ready yet?
Oh, Glenn and I traded, so I'm taking basketball and going later tonight.
Okay, just try to get me something by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I can just do what I normally do and take last week, swap the stats around, and then call it a day. Kidding. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Doesn't matter.
How about Dr. Dolittle? That's a movie about doctors.
It's getting a little close, don't you think?
Yeah, you think there'd be more doctor movies off the top of your head.
You know, it's really okay. We could watch Coco or something.
Hey, you know I want to watch that.
Well, then next time, don't trade assignments with Glenn. Coco it is.
Listen, we all know that this is the last thing I want to be doing right now.
Well, then tell Yurik what you want to be doing.
Well, maybe I don't know what I want to be doing.
Then start with that. You can't just keep waiting for something to come and hit you in the face. You're kind of running out of time.
Well, you're not wrong. I guess I gotta go. I'm gonna be late. I'll see you guys later.
All right. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Bye.
So, not Coco?
No. We're watching Coco.
Oh no.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you looking for the Wyman?
Yeah.
Well, you came to the right place. Do you need help with something, or are you thinking of joining?
Oh, no,
Don't worry. If you want to protect your identity, we still have masks left over.
No, it's not that. I'm a reporter, and I'm doing a piece about clubs on campus, so, featuring.
Are you Clark? You wrote that piece about the sprinkler revamp last month. Good stuff, dude. I'm Tyler.
Thanks.
Well, I introduce you to the rest of the team. Hey guys, this is Clark. He's writing an article for the Gazette about all the amazing work we've been doing for the community. Clark, this is Mindy, and this is the Kendo Defender. We don't really know what his real name is. He's trying to keep his identity under wraps.
Gotcha. Well, it's great to meet you both for the first time. So, what exactly is it that you do around here?
Well, the police would call us vigilantes.
We'd only be vigilantes if we got anything done.
Hey, we're a task force, and we are doing stuff around here. In fact, we just got some fan mail today. This is a big step for the task force, and we should be all proud of all the work that we've been to get some notoriety around here. To the Wyman. On behalf of my clients at Marvel Entertainment Limited, I hereby order you to cease and desist all activities involving and or relating to the name Wyman or any other variant that shares a likeness to intellectual property owned by Marvel Comics.
So, does this mean we have to change the name again?
No, we already made the shirts. You might want to take down the posters, though. Would you mind not putting this in your article? Great. Well, why don't we go on patrol, shall we?
On what?
You wanted to know what we do here. We help protect the people of this campus and the town. You, my friend, will have a front row seat of us in the trenches.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. Reporters have to get on the tough of it sometimes, don't they?
I guess.
All right, team. Let's go.
So, why exactly is your group called the Wymen?
It's a task force, and stands for the Y in Tyler.
Wouldn't that make you guys the T-Men then?
Nah. My cousins jumped on the name before I had a chance.
Do they have a task force too?
Nah, they run an underground tea shop in Portland.
What exactly do you mean by underground?
Hey, Tyler, heads up. We got an incoming.
Hey, you! Do you know what the fine is for littering in the state of Pennsylvania?
No.
Well, why don't you take this back or we'll find out together.
You're not serious, right?
Oh no. We're the most serious thing you're ever gonna face. So why don't you take this bag, put it in a trash can instead of treating this campus like your own personal dumpster.
Okay, not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that guy seemed pretty shaken up.
I know. I have so much adrenaline right now I could fight a bear. So I saw him walking up, and first off, I have a phobia of food, so that was a little scary. But then I saw him drop that salt and vinegar chips, I think.
Ew, only evil people eat salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah. Hey, Clark.
Yeah.
So, after being the Wyman, what do you think?
Cool.
Hey, Clark.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Listen, can I talk to you for a second, like, in private?
Sure.
You might want to sit down for this. So, this might come as a bit of a shock. I'm the Kender Defender.
Yeah. You, the Kinder Defender? Are you serious?
Wait.
Like, but
Did you know?
no, I didn't know. It was like
You knew.
I knew.
How'd you know?
Well, your mask, it doesn't leave much to the imagination.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I didn't want you to get upset. Also, you know you can't see out of the K, right?
I've kind of learned to live with it.
Why not just change the name?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why don't you try coming up with a superhero name, dude? All the good ones are taken.
All right, fair enough. Well, why did you want to tell me in the first place?
Well, I just figured if you're going to be hanging around with the Wyman, I figured it'd be better if I just came clean and told you who I am, instead of having to hide my voice every night.
Right. Gotcha.
Speaking of which, are you coming back tonight?
I don't know. It's a bit out of my league.
Out of your league. Dude, you were a natural last night.
Glad I didn't do anything.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. You were instrumental in that littering bust.
I don't know.
Okay, look. How about this? Join us on patrol for one more night. Try it one more time, and if by that point you're not convinced, I'll drop it.
Okay, well, we'll see.
All right, I'll drop it. I'm just gonna say Tyler was really looking forward to having a fourth member finally.
Come on, we got a meeting. Let's go.
Okay. Wait. What about the basketball you were covering before?
Please. I got it covered. Let's go.
I'm sorry about last night. I mean, my thoughts haven't changed. I just shouldn't have taken that tone.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
Hey, we'd even be willing to watch Coco again. It's a small sacrifice.
That's fine. Really, I'll find time on my own.
So anyway, how'd the game go last night? Ryan said he didn't see you where the press usually is.
Yeah, I got there a little bit late, so I just stood at the top where the press don't usually sit because, I got there late and didn't want to crawl through the crowds to get to the box, so yeah, I was there. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm pretty tired and got some cleaning up to do, and
Is everything okay?
yeah, I'm just tired.
Okay. Well, see ya.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Where is everybody?
Tyler's fixing the duct tape on his shirt, and KD is in the bathroom.
KD?
Kender Defender.
Huh. So, why did you join the Y-Men?
The less you know about me, the better.
Cool.
Hey, Clark, you're back.
Hey, yeah, sorry I'm late.
Oh, no worries. I'm just glad there's a reporter ready to tell our story.
Yeah, me too.
So, you decided to come back, huh?
Yeah, I just had to finish some things first, and then, what are you wearing?
It's for my identity. Look, just because you found out doesn't mean I want others to know.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think about capes?
All right. I guess we should head out then. Let's do a doubles patrol. Mindy and KD, do you want to take the east end of campus? And Clark, we'll take the west end, and I can show you the ropes. Maybe give you some good quotes to run.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right. Let's go, Wyman.
So, how long have the Y-Men been around?
About a year and a half. We're just starting to now get traction. For a while, it was just KD and I, and then Mindy showed up about a month ago. And now we have you to put us on the map.
Right.
Hey, shouldn't you be writing this down or something?
Oh, yeah. And recording. So, why did you start the Y-Men up in the first place?
Well, ever since high school, I've always wanted to do more for the community, to help people out. But I really never knew how. I joined all these community service clubs like everybody else joins, but they really weren't doing anything for me. So for a while I was struggling with that. And then last year, everything changed.
What happened?
I saw Kick-Ass for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I thought, I took karate until middle school. I can do that. And so here we are today.
Well, that's great.
Well, why don't we stop in here real quick? I gotta take a leak if you know what I mean.
I don't think there's a double meaning there. The bathroom's right here.
I know, but those only have paper towels. I need hand dryers.
Why?
Right. Like I'm expected to use paper towels on my hands and then fight crime? You'll learn, Clark. You'll learn.
Okay, I'll be over here. Hello? You know, it might be the whole I'm not supposed to be here vibe you're giving off, but something tells me you're not supposed to be here.
Listen, all I'm saying is you can barely walk straight. So what happens if something actually happens and you need to run after someone?
Well, if it's serious, then fine. I'll take the mask off.
But isn't the point of all this that there could be something serious?
Look, Mindy, how else am I supposed to protect my secret identity?
Yeah. Hey, thesis, guys.
I'm sorry, what's happening here?
So I just found this bag in the ground. It has a ton of textbooks and mugs and stuff. Who's this guy?
Thief.
All right. Good work, team. We just got ourselves our first felony.
Will someone please help me up?
So, I have something I think you might like.
Tell me more.
Well, it's about an article that I'm going to pitch to Yurik.
About?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I don't want to get into all the details, but it's going to mainly feature, you know, clubs on campus that don't get much attention.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad you're doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, are you going to James's thing tonight?
James's thing tonight.
You haven't heard about it? They've been raving about it all week. He's having a party.
Oh, I guess I've just been really busy this week. But, you know, I'm not really feeling the whole people thing tonight.
Yeah, me neither. I think I might go to make an appearance, but after that, do you want to watch a movie?
Ellie, 2 movies in 1 week? What do you even do around
Shut
here?
up.
I'm kidding. That sounds great.
What was that?
I think the wind.
The wind doesn't usually sound like a dog being strangled.
That's not fair. How many dogs have you strangled?
Fair point? Anyway, how about the movie around 9?
Actually, I just remembered I have a group project at 9 tonight. How's 10ish?
Who has a group project at 9 on a Friday?
I don't know. I guess my group is just kind of night owls, I guess.
All right, whatever. But I get to pick the movie.
I wouldn't expect it any other way.
Bye.
Bye. What was that?
That was the secret signal.
First of all, we don't need a secret signal. And second of all, if we did, you don't get to choose it on your own.
Okay, then what do you think the secret signal should be?
I don't know.
And that's why you don't get to choose the secret signal.
Okay, well, what did you want anyways?
You never told me what you thought about the capes. I'm gonna get one! I couldn't get one. The only costumes that they had at Walmart were the Superman ones, and I just wanted the black cape.
So instead you made a fanny pack.
Utility belt.
I think you've been focusing on the wrong aspects of the costume here.
You say that now, but when you get hungry later tonight, you'll have the utility belt to thank for that.
Glenn, if you're just gonna carry food around in it, it's just a fanny pack.
Well, fine, I'll just put some duct tape in there or something as well.
Why not sunscreen or bug spray?
Hey, you know what? Bug spray? Not a bad idea.
Gosh, I just can't stop looking at it.
Why not?
So, you never told me why you're doing all of this.
What, the costume stuff?
No, the Wyman. Like, I've never pegged you as a vigilante type.
I mean, neither have I.
Well, I mean, I guess just for Tyler, it was he saw Kick-Ass. What was your moment?
More of a jealousy thing, honestly.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, I grew up loving comic books and all that stuff. And as a kid, you really appreciate those characters. You know, the ones with superpowers, always willing to help out people at a moment's notice. But when you grow older, you kind of realize you can't really be like Superman or Captain America because, you know, superpowers aren't real.
Yet.
Trust me, been there, done that. Imagining every little scenario where a lightning bolt strikes you and then boom, superpowers. I mean, yeah, obviously you still have to worry about being an adult and all that stuff, but I feel like it'd just be so much easier if you knew what you were doing. I mean, it wouldn't be as dramatic as the comic books or the movies or whatever, but you'd still actually be able to help people. But, again, not real. So I just got fed up of waiting for that lightning bolt, and when I heard about the Y-Men, I figured this is my chance. But yeah, the costume is definitely a superhero thing.
Well, I'll be honest. The mask, it's kind of growing on me.
Hey, I think we might want to go talk to those guys down there. They're probably gonna get noise complaints sooner or later.
Yeah, sure. Oh, no.
What?
No, you take a shot. Yeah, this isn't a costume party.
Oh, no, sorry. I'm the Kender Defender, you know, with the Y-Men.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, could you guys just turn down your volume just a little bit? We just figured you wouldn't want the police called in here or anything, you know?
Kinda sounds like a threat.
Hey, no threats here. We're just gonna go, have fun. Bye, watch the steps.
Hey, Clark. Dude, I thought you couldn't make it tonight.
Yeah, hey, James. My group project, it ended early, so, we stopped by to say hi.
Yeah, Batman wants to call cops on
Nope.
us.
No cops, no Batman. We're leaving. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Dude, Ryan, why don't you go inside? I got this.
Alright.
So, your party sounds great.
Yeah, it's good. Dude, who's this?
This is,
The Kender Defender!
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So there's no actual noise complaint, right?
No noise complaint. Don't worry about it.
You
It's
just might want to turn down your volume just a little bit, you know? That's all.
Yeah, gotcha. Sure.
well, it was good to see you. Have fun, be safe, make good choices, and we're gonna head out.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing.
Okay.
I bet your roommate will really appreciate this in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like somebody sounds pretty stupid for making fun of the utility belt today.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. We were working on the project and just got a little bit caught up and I lost track of time. I'm sorry.
So, you know James texted me, right?
Makes sense.
About how you showed up at his house with a guy in a mask?
I figured.
And did you think I was just gonna drop it?
I was hoping so.
Look, I'm tired. I've been scrolling through the worst movies I could find while waiting for you, and I'm honestly a little bit weirded out, so I'm sorry if I'm not in the mood for your BS half-answer shtick.
So, this is gonna sound crazy.
I'm counting on that.
Well, you know that article I've been working on for Uric?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of joined a club called the Y-Men.
Oh, you're off to a great start.
They're kind of a task force designed to help the community and keep the campus safe from all kinds of things.
I'm sorry, task force?
Their words, not mine.
And they wear masks.
Well, only one wears a mask, and it's to protect his identity.
Cool. So you joined a cult.
I don't think I'm explaining this well.
Why were you at James's house?
Okay, so KD and I, we were out on patrol, and we heard James's music, and it was pretty loud, and we were worried he might get a noise complaint, so we went over to warn him.
Patrol. So you walk around waiting for something to happen.
Kind of.
Oh my god.
Listen, we help people, like, for real. Last night, there was someone taking things from people's offices, and we stopped him.
What do you mean stopped someone?
Well, I just kind of chased him until he dropped everything.
You've got to be kidding me, Clark.
Ellie, I know this sounds crazy.
No, Clark, it is crazy. You're telling me that for the past week, you've been running around with people wearing tights, waiting for something to happen, and when it does, you just run at it?
They're not tights.
That's not the point, Clark. What if you get hurt? What if you're chasing after someone and they've got a knife or a gun or something?
Ellie, the odds of that happening are pretty low.
Well, I thought the odds of my best friend joining a cult were pretty low.
Ellie, it's
but
not a
here we
cult!
are. Well, what do you want me to call it? Because task force doesn't sound much better now, does it?
You know, I'm gonna go. It's just, I love to stay and chat about how much I'm doing things wrong with my life, but we'll do it again some other time.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hey, Clark.
Hey, man.
Hey, have you been doing okay? You kind of seemed out of it ever since last Friday when we stopped by your friend's place.
Yeah, fine, just a little bit tired.
Okay, just checking. Did you get contacts?
I must have forgot my glasses.
You forget your glasses.
All right, Gwen. Apparently some people caught the book thief, but no one really knows how, and campus police is being coy about it. So can you just follow up on that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, great, thank you. And Clark, can you cover the new racquetball facilities that were just built?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Cool, thanks.
Hey, everyone. What's up?
Why don't you take a seat, Clark? So, I got an email from the college administration this morning, and apparently they didn't understand what it was that we're doing. But when they found out, they weren't a fan. So they're shutting down the Y-Men.
What do you mean, found out?
I don't know. They didn't say. They said that they wouldn't do anything to us now, but if we were to do anything in the future, they would take disciplinary action. Something about endangering ourselves and harassing other students.
How would they know if we didn't quit?
Well, we're registered under the Students' Clubs and Activities Board. They'd know where to find us.
Listen, I know it's a sad day, trust me. But I think this could be a win. They didn't tell us how they found out, but my theory is that we got too close to the situation. We pissed off some people and then they ratted on us.
Too close to what, though?
I don't know. I think the Y-Men got into people's heads and we scared the right people.
So, what are we going to do about it?
We can't do anything. I can't get expelled. But we should be proud of all the work we've been doing.
Are you kidding me?
Start over?
You went to administration?
That.
What gives you any right to do that?
Clark, you used the words task force. That kind of puts up a lot of red flags.
Why must you have control over every little aspect of my life First the newspaper, and now this?
One is about writing for a newspaper. The other one is about you parading around at night with people wearing costumes, running at anything that is remotely sketchy. I'm not controlling you. You can make your own choices. But when you make really dumb ones, I feel like I'm allowed to call you out on it. Why do you care so much anyway? You were there for like a week.
Because I felt like I was actually doing something. You told me to be more assertive, right?
Yeah, about the Gazette. This is so much more than that.
Exactly. I am tired of being the odd man out.
What do you mean?
For the past 4 years, I've had to listen to you guys talk about changing the world, becoming doctors, saving lives. Well, I have written articles about every $5 donation to this school. I'm just not in the same league.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, and that's a whole other conversation to have, but that doesn't really give you a free pass on this one.
Why is this the hill you're dying on? It's just, you tell me to go out, be more assertive, but then nuke this for me. There were others in that club, and they needed it more than I did.
Clark, if you thought that this was like any other club, you wouldn't have lied about it all last week.
I lied because I knew you would think it was weird.
I don't care about weird. You knew it was dangerous.
I would never have gotten hurt, Ellie.
Look me in the eye and tell me that while you chased after that guy, you didn't think to yourself, oh, I won't get hurt, I'll be fine. Either you're that naive or you knew joining the Wyman was a bad idea.
We knew there might be risk. We might get hurt, but when it came down to it, if we could help more people than ourselves, then isn't that worth the risk?
That's not your job, Clark.
Because it's yours, right?
Look, you got me crying on the train. You got me wishing for a time I called for mother, hid under covers. And I know this always sounds the same, but I've been stuck to you like a shadow you can't shake off. Just let me take off and run. You had me going for some time, taking the bait and swimming fast. I felt the tension, you had my attention. And you say there's other fish in the sea, well maybe for you but not for my undying conscience. You think it's obnoxious, but I think now it's time for goodbye. Needless to say, we've taken time and used it to make our smiles align. Still your emotions changed on a dime. Our love was red, the world was blue. Love was impatient, now we're through. There's only one thing left to say this time. I hope you'll find goodbye.
Glenn! Hey, Glenn!
Hey, Clark.
Hey, man, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a while, and I don't think you've ever missed a Gazette meeting.
Yeah, I quit the Gazette.
You what?
Yeah, honestly, I just was there to keep my ear to the ground when it came to Wyman stuff.
Superman style.
Of course. I was worried. You kind of ghosted me since the whole Wyman ended.
Yeah, I'm okay. It was sad, but it's not the end of the world. Tyler honestly took it a lot harder, but he'll be fine. He's too cheery.
Absolutely. What about Mindy? How's she?
Yeah, I don't actually think she goes to Kender. I think she might be an actual vigilante, because she just disappeared after that night.
You know, that would make a lot of sense.
It would.
Huh. Well, you headed to lunch?
Yeah, you too?
Me too. I'm telling you, the original trilogy, it just doesn't hold up.
Look, there's nothing you can do to change my mind. Tobey Maguire was the perfect Spider-Man.
Whoa, this was a mistake. We are changing games. So, are you sure you're okay with the whole team being shut down?
I think so. I mean, my nights are more freed up, so that's a plus.
Yeah, I guess it just kind of bums me out that we had a real opportunity to help people and now we can't.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I realized over the weekend. I think superheroes are kind of overrated.
It's a bold statement coming from a man wearing a domino mask less than a week ago.
Yeah, I know. I think it's more toward the ones that are centered around destiny or fate or whatever. I mean, you don't get the sense that they're helping people for the sake of helping people. It's just kind of out of obligation, which is kind of BS.
How's that?
Well, think about it. How many stories or characters do you actually like because everything happens to them and not because of them? Probably not many, because at that rate it's not a story. It's just coincidence. It's the definition of too good to be true. Now, you look at characters like Spider-Man and Batman, and sure, coincidences exist, but they didn't become superheroes because somebody told them to, that it was their destiny or whatever. They did it because it was the right thing to do, and that it made them feel good. And that's kind of what I realized applies to real life too. Not the superhero part, but the being passive part. I was just waiting for things to happen to me, and I discovered that that's really dangerous. It's basically driving with no hands on the wheel. But, there's something to be said about at least getting one hand on there. I mean, yeah, I didn't get struck by superpowered lightning before I joined the Y-Men, and so I felt like there was no obligation or responsibility. I just decided I didn't want to sit back and wait anymore, even if I wasn't fighting crime. I mean, I don't think that's what it was ever really about in the first place, to be honest. It just felt good to do something for others, and something good for me.
That's a lot of introspection for just 1 week removed.
Well, like I said, my nights opened up. Wait, I just realized something. Your name's Clark, and you're a journalist, like Superman.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Facilities? Talk to me about the benches.
I think that's. Thanks everyone. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next time.
Hey.
Hey.
So. Sorry about that.
Which part?
Most of it. I mean, I'm not sorry for, feeling things in general, but I took a lot of it out on you, and I shouldn't have.
You know I'm not trying to control you, right?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't like the fact that maybe someone had a better grasp of my life than I did, and I'm working on that. A friend helped me realize that maybe tights aren't necessarily the way to find self-esteem.
Was that friend maybe me?
I mean, I guess you were there. Are we good?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Thanks everyone. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next time.
Hey. So, about that.